Okay, start. Okay, title. Use the title of this and then ask questions later in class. Alright, so enthusiasm, authority, and the Great Awakening. I'll come up with another title later because I don't know if I'm supposed to use this title of the chapter or come up with the title. I don't know. This is a really long title. Okay, so Enthusiasm, Authority, and the Great Awakening, James Davenport and Charles Chauncey. Well, it goes italicized since it's a title of a book. Enter. Oh boy. Time to type now. Oh, okay, so I should start off with summarizing the article. So I could say in this article, two characters. Right. In this article, how should I write this? In this article, no. There are two opposing characters. Okay, I can start off. In this article, there are two opposing characters. No. Well, I could just write it and I can fix it later, since this is a rough draft. In this article, there are two opposing characters, comma. In this article, there are two opposing characters, James Davenport and Charles Chauncey. Oops, spelled as I run. Okay, so James Davenport is a, let's look in my book. Okay. I did some highlighting so I can know what is what. Shepherds and flocks were divided into two camps. New Lights, which were supporters of the Great Awakening, and Old Lights, which are opponents of it. So James Davenport was a New Light. Charles Chauncey was an Old Light. So James Davenport is a New Light. Which is considered a supporter of the Great Awakening, while Charles Chauncey, I keep spelling his name wrong. Chauncey. Well, Charles Chauncey is in quotation marks, an old light. an old light. An opponent. An old light. An opponent. An opponent. Right? Does this sound weird? In this article, there are two opposing characters, James Davenport and Charles Chauncey. James Davenport is James Davenport is a new light, which is considered a supporter of the Great Awakening, while Charles Chauncey is an old light, an opponent. That's a good start, right? I'm setting the scene for this. Whoa, what else? Summarize article. Most important takeaway points. I don't know what she meant by takeaway points. The theme of the article. Well, the theme of the article would be religious tolerance? I don't know. Okay. In this article, there are two opposing characters, James Davenport and Charles Chauncey. James Davenport is a new light, which is considered a supporter of the Great Awakening, while Charles Chauncey is an old light, an opponent. Let me save this so far because with my luck, I'll write a good amount of words and it'll delete and I have to start over. So let's see, what should I title it? History, critical essay. Critical essay. I would write rough draft, but I'm just going to keep fixing it until it becomes the right critical essay. History critical essay 1. Safe. Good. I feel short again. Okay. Okay, so summarize. I could say that I can talk about them first, like a little about each character, each person, and then I can say what they did, right? Yes, I could. Okay, so I can say, should I make a new paragraph? I could make a new paragraph and then write about each character. I can always fix it. Okay, I can always fix it. Oops, this is just a rough draft. Okay, so Davenport, we can write, we can write where he was born. We can write about Charles Chauncey. We can write where he was born and where they come from, you know, their history. Okay, so Davenport, I have it highlighted in my book. Reverend James Davenport of Southfield, New York, found in neighboring Connecticut for okay, it was the field he was It was a field he knew well, for his family roots reached deep into the colony's past. In 1638, his Puritan great-grandfather founded New Haven and served as the pastor of the first congregational church. James Davenport's father was a respected congregational minister in Stamford, where Davenport was born in 1716. Okay, he was born in 1716 in Stamford. Then it says, Davenport graduated from New Haven's Yale College at age 16. Holy moly. Then continued his theological studies for several more years at the bastion of Puritan orthodoxy. Licensed as a congregational minister in 1735, he preached for a time in New Jersey. Then he accepted a call, blah, blah, blah. And then throughout all these pages, he goes everywhere and preaches. Okay, Let's start where he was born. Davenport was born in 1716. Was born in 1716. Oops. And where was he born? Stamford. In which his father, let's see, what does that say? His father was a respected congregational minister. No, I don't need to say that. I'll just stop there. No. I could say he graduated from college and later became a congregational minister. Okay. Oops. He graduated. He attended and graduated from New Haven's Yale College, and later became a congregational minister, became a licensed. Why is congregational capitalized? Oh. Congregational minister in 1735. I'm not picking my nose, I'm itching. I'm scratching my lip. This guy went everywhere and preached throughout this entire chapter. He went to New York, he went to London. Whew, that's a lot. Maybe I should write down in order the places he went to. And he went to Georgia, Stonington. Oh man. Next, let's add Charles Chauncey. I can go back to Davenport. Charles. Oops. Okay, Charles. What's his name, Charles? Yes. Let's just say Chauncey. Chauncey. Let's go to Chauncey. Oh, Chauncey's right here. Okay, born in 1705, he grew up in a comfortable circumstance. He grew up in comfortable circumstances. His father was a successful Boston merchant. His mother. He attended Harvard, where he exercised his considerable intellectual prowess. He impressed his teachers as a hopeful young scholar and served as a tutor for 6 years before his ordination. What? It doesn't say where he was born. Did it say where he was born before? No, it didn't. Wait. Ooh, someone here should explain what the Great Awakening is. The awakening was characterized by widespread emotional outbursts ignited by the preaching of Davenport and others. Oh. I should say in this article, timer. I lost my train of thought. I could say in this article, The Great Awakening, explain it, then bring up the two characters, then explain them. Okay. Alright, I can do this, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Chauncey. I still don't know where Chauncey was born. I don't remember. It just says when he was born. Where he attended college. He was married. That's so sad. He witnessed the death of his spouse. Okay. Alright.